看手机了哈。
Hello, hello. Where is chat on this? There it is. Hello there. Alright, let's just start. Fuck it. Since that day, humanity once stepped on to the path of finality. This is when punishing first started, back on Aeon Reforged. I like the music though, it's really bopping. It feels like stage 2. Feels like the second verse of the song that's for this patch. So it's bursting with, Gashos is bursting with punishing virus. The whole place is lit up red and black, and it's a blackout too. Concentrated into a black star, which is the punishing virus's core. Oh! I gotta take a screenshot of that. Or somebody could... Sure, take a screenshot of this and send it to, like, lore spoilers. Hello, Sar. I thought you should be working by now. Just one time. This once from December 20th beginning, 2160. And today's only 5 days left for what? The whole time to fall down? Trapped for 30 so years. The Black Star is trapped for 30 years. So years. So the Black Star's future. What is this? Once again became Agent Zero. Patient Zero, I guess. Once again, looking like Celine. Separated from the battle of the Convergence Tower. How should not disappear? So it won't be destroyed on its own, only controlled and connected. That's she. So basically, Killing Celine transferred this authority to Cradle. Please authenticate. User, please authenticate. So she has access to Agent Zero's data collection. Determine select descendants point. Current record and world differences are large. Synchronize. Confirm. Collection established. Beginning synchronization. This is not random agent. This is Agent Zero. Like top dog. It's the power vacuum syndrome. When you kill the top person, power doesn't just disappear. When you kill the CEO, his power and authority doesn't just disappear. His power and authority goes down to either the vice CEO or an usurper. This is what a power vacuum means. Destroy all culture-related data. Bring the door. Mission. Sending up successfully descended upon the 0-point energy receiver center. Detected current civilizations. Oh, the civilization. I guess civilization in Chinese also means a bit of culture. They're synonymous with each other. Detecting highest technology, time travel shuttle, confirming earliest cutoff target. Turning time shuttle, suitability successful. Release contamination module complete. Infiltration and dispersal within cities. 10%. Did the covered in cities? Oh, human scientist lead confirmed dead. Humanity determined matter as accidental. So it's Dominic. Dominic was, I guess. Dominic is the 22nd century's version of Einstein, I guess. Chief Technical Officer. CTO. Dominic's professor. Nemo. So this professor's child or son is Nemo. Became a mental psychologist. He lost interest in science. And discovered pedocrystals. Convergence crystals. Using time travel shuttle to increase analysis research speed. Oh, I see. The earliest infected was determined to be Mental. Oh, mental disorder. Dispersal and... So... Watanabe still only knows part of the story behind where the punishing first started. This is even before that. Holy shit. At least the military side of things. I think... Oh yeah, he was severely injured after that mission into the Gershalt Corps. With, what's that girl in Golden Spiral? That was Dominic's, I guess, assistant. Watanabe passed out after that incident. This was a gap of time where he was recovering and turned into a construct. These collection crystals are increasing. Swallowed up, this tower swallowed up the space shuttle? Yeah. That one. So it didn't have any... Oh, okay. Those crystals fused with that time shuttle. Came in Babel Tower. This crystal was nicknamed as Chaos. Chaos Infection. Conflicting authority. Data records update failed. Please confirm Hetero Core. Yeah. Confliction. Chaos. Punishing virus, chaos infection. So, punishing was originally not called punishing. It was just chaos infection. Humanity's stories is more important. Humanity's story is more important than humanity itself. Guess she also believes in art. The work of an artist is more valuable once they're dead. Unawakened miraculous future. No need to take care of another unawakened miraculous future. So the answer I've been searching for was always here, in this forgotten murderer. Also, he was here. Welcome home. Call welcome home to myself. Lol. Kettle Creek core is convergence core is cleansing me. Spiral Chronos. The existing rules and other transmittable language. As long as we change the root layer of the tower, we can also change its operating methods. From release, dispersing, and nurturing, convert to absorption and extinguish. That's how Lee changed it. This time, you're gonna be used by me. I feel like Kratos gonna be like the final boss to where all three need to be present for like a good fight. We need like a proper climax. So I don't think she's gonna die this patch either. This is from another timeline. The punishing virus more or less took the best invention that humanity has, was basically a time travel vessel. I made it to that tower, and now the whole tower is a time travel vessel. The world has already been under the dominion of the punishing virus, with nowhere that belongs to our chaos infection release. The tower has been crowned by humanity as the reverse convergence tower, but not the child that she knows. She lost her administration by drifting through the red tide. I feel like there's two Cradles / two Dead Masters. I don't, because Cursed Waves version doesn't feel the same as story version. To do. I don't think Lee realized that it was going to be Cradle who's going to be trying to turn this around, or who this tower belongs to, but he is that kind of guy who would build fail safes in the event of shit like this. Not to mention the last time during Teddy's affection story, she tried to enter the lounge and she was reverse hacked by Lee. Yeah, Blue Tower feels so much more different. Talking about a bit of Nugget. But if he can control crystals too, especially that force shield of his, this force field of this. Well, we're not talking about like past Nugget anymore. Past Nugget's been talked about in Cradle Parade. This is like now Nugget. Like his frame. Because clearly he's not human. You've seen the trailer. His arms have like a 3-spoke extension. And he manipulates crystals. And this is saying that this is very familiar to the crystals, the blue crystal and the red crystal here. And usually to grow crystals, if I remember from my chemistry class, you have to use some... beryllium is a really common one. It makes really fancy colors, if you didn't know. You melt it down, and then you let it solidify. It naturally seems to want to create a crystalline version of itself. If you let it crystallize, or let it cool down from liquid into room temperature air. And then it just crystallizes. I think because air is a weird mix of all sorts of not random elements, but it's not pure. It's about 3/4 nitrogen, 1/4 oxygen, 1% everything else. Now everything else is trying to change that color all around. Bond's gaze seems to be... Oh, Bond has made it into. Seems to be staring at where Cradle is hiding. This voiceless eye contact. She knows in herself that there's no point in just hiding still. But the weird part is how both of them are able to get within the tower while it's been rewritten by Lee. Are there like concentration or just power that strong, or... I can understand Nugget because his crystals aren't exactly red. His power isn't exactly red. So it might have a way to use his force shield to make it more or less an air bubble for himself while he goes into that. Found the rat hole. So she called the red tide up. Too much thinking. She's trying to breed more creatures, but the tower keeps cleaning them up. I think she's more or less trying to use her minions as a shield to get closer. I think this is she used to have Agent Zero's no, not quite. So during the battle with Selene and Selene being taken down, the Authority always trying to seek out a new owner. And actually not too sure now when I think about it. Well, it allows those who can access has enough authority. Because Luna can too, but she lost that authority now. And Lee can't really control punching, but he has a key from that shard. Agent Zero. So yeah, she has the authority to enter now because of that, of Selene's defeat. Nugget gave you Sand Trap's data to her? This entire tower is my creation. It's also my birthplace. I'm going to use this power to get closer to the core. Although troublesome, just need a bit of sacrifice. A bit of sacrifice. What about you? Who are you? How can an agent like you resist the cleansing of the tower? And why are you so familiar? I need to take back my child. It's like you're sensitive to these words. Everything was simple. And then it's like everybody, oh, chapter 1 to 8 was so boring, guys. It's like now it's multiverse bullshit, like Mikaverse. Trust me, if you get into Mikaverse, it's worse. It's a black hole of just chaos. My condolences if you played GFL 2 without knowing GFL 1's lore. Ah, okay. Thanks for the reminder. Unsurprising, this is your answer. So, last time I said it was like blue, wood on a blue mountain. It was not quite correct. Basically, we have a word for green. We have a word for blue. Well, we also have a specific word for turquoise, but turquoise didn't really match the type I'm trying for. It's like a green, but with slightly bluish shade. So, what that verse turns into is, when you're living in the forest, instead of living in a desert, you could be living in a desert or Arctic, but where you're living in the forest, if where there's wood to burn, there is life to make. Because wood gives fire, fire gives you food, cook, sanitize food, sanitize water. That's what it means. When you're on a green mountain, you have no fear you have no want for firewood. And the sacrificial lambs are metaphorized as the firewood. Whereas heroes are the mountain where the green wood grows. This is that green wood. Let's talk about the green wood. So in the case, it's sacrificial lamb, more or less. It's I guess in a way it's like, oh, living on a farm, you have no want for food. You guys didn't have teachers that make you memorize these poetry, literature shit? Back when I was in elementary school, my teacher's fucking ruthless. I had to memorize like 4 poems every week just to like repeat it in front of the whole class. Everybody has to do that. They never ask you why, if you understood it or not. They just assume so. And usually you kind of have to ask your parents to explain to you. It's it's just the heart of Asian culture. Now I don't know. Now I feel like even Asian teachers just get their students to just Google the problem, the answers, etc. Well, that's the thing. This part at least, the Chinese sayings, the proverbs. I still learned about them even after, because my parents made me watch educational videos. I would go and buy DVDs of Kamen Rider or Transformers or Ultraman, but they would buy me educational videos. To the point where I would be reading 3 Dynasties. You know the Dynasty Warriors game? I had to read the lore for that. I didn't manage to finish it. I got to like 400 pages of old Chinese, and it's like old Shakespeare, which is even worse to read. That shit you can't read for the faint of heart, man. That shit is rough. And you have to go through it, and it's so long. But don't tell you like how the characters are. Like they throw a lot of names at you really, really quickly. I know 3 Dynasties get Dynasty Warriors games get a lot of it inaccurately. But at least they present the media in a way that's easier to digest. At least you know about the character than just vague descriptions, you know? But how fast they throw stuff at you. By the way, 400 pages of the first chapter wasn't even the whole thing. So the firewood, I'm guessing it's referring to Chiko and Yuko. From a different future, she understood the meaning of firewood, decided that the fire of the firewood should be attracted to her obstacles. Searching for force shield related records. Determined part data has been destroyed. Begin synchronization here. Confirmed. Oh. Remember when Punishing dropped down at 2160? This is 38 years later. Humans can now research portable force shields to block the infection of chaos infection. Because of numerous uses of Convergence Tower to reverse time, Convergence Tower continues to expand its influence. Because its creation influences, humanity was unable to mass produce a force shield, only given to a small number of people. So basically, the past, the present, and the future are fighting for this shit. Thus, humanity's leader created a Convergence Tower investigation team of 12 people. Unable to pass through chaos infection to realize their plan and results. Prepared the force shield team to enter the second time. Able to pass through chaos infection to get the result. Records destroyed. Records destroyed. Humanity team number blah 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 blah. Judgment error. Humanity's leader Dominic already knows my existence. Record updated. I've been incorrectly called just broken data. So existence as classified as Agent Zero. Investigating. Mandy's leader changed the advanced team's compass, putting me as the priority target. Meaningless action. Mandy's leader continuously updates my information. Force shield has been expanded to an entire region. I was able to investigate how he was able to do all this. I feel stressed. Dominic's my main threat. Other people are just sacrificial lambs, cannon fodder. So I guess another timeline. Oh, it's Christmas Eve. Another timeline. Dominic wasn't targeted down, so he was able to resist the punishing, I guess. This feels like Red Alert 3 to me, because like, if you play Red Alert 3. The premise is that during the events of Red Alert 2, the Soviets lost the fight against the Americans, the Allies, the Allied nations. Basically, communism lost to capitalism, or the free world, blah blah blah. So, in 3, it's like, oh, Soviet Union, we're losing, but to change the time machine, better target whoever was helping the Allies the most. So they targeted down Albert Einstein because he was providing them with light-based weapons that turned to be really powerful base defenses and their artillery unit, which in game it more or less just shredded infantry and base defenses and structures. Couldn't do too much against armor, but once you mass enough of them, they can more or less steamroll armor too. They took him out, so the Allies no longer have a tactical advantage and were slowly losing ground. Eventually, though, a new company took Albert Einstein's place, provided them with similar. So instead of light prism towers, now there were spectrum towers. Similar principle. You change one thing. Times, usually in time travel like media, or time change media, when you change something, it likes to change time or push time one way. It likes to rebound back, like with a lot of physics. Man, these miracles continue to swell, radiant, like Blast's tower. Even the skies, clear skies, radiance can be stolen. Golden Age. So it feels like Back to the Future, honestly. Well, that's the thing, right? You have Golden Age and you have Dark Ages, but who's to say the next Golden Age won't come? Right? There's more than just one Golden Age in the history of humanity. There's more than one Dark Age in the history of humanity. She tried to gamble on picking a fight with Golden Age of now. Threw Dominic into the City of Mist. Well, at least that's what I think for now. I could be wrong. I could be wrong that this may be just an extended Golden Age from that same time, from another timeline. No spare key, even with City of Mist. Remember, this advanced team lost their leader, would return a losing ground. No one affected. He doesn't know how Dominic left the City of Mist and came to this age. How would I lose? Can't find any traces of a hero, and all she sees is cannon fodder. Listen, man, I don't know. It's Golden Age, but even Golden Age isn't perfect age. It's not perfect age for a reason. It's just Golden Age. It's just things are better. Better than we're laying out dirt and dirt melons. In that last First World line, workers went on strike. They starved themselves for 3 days because of no income, and they're fighting over packets of instant ramen. Yeah, it's been like a metaphor I haven't been able to fully figure out. It might be just muddy memories, or distorted memories, or an actual place. I don't know how metaphorical this goes to. That's what I don't really get. A soft song. Through the fresh flowers flashes a beautiful dance. Turns out it was just a butterfly without a miraculous four-leaf clover. The large tree illuminates a little dog hoop. Turns out it's just butterfly without a miraculous four-leaf clover. Is this saying she's just unlucky? Child folklore? Folktale? Huh. A lot of secrets. Ryo told her she was from the future. She's been listening for a reason to her loss. Doesn't care about telling secrets to a useless person. Even she knew the truth, the universe would just laugh. Kirishima Yuko. We met each other for a few days. So annoying. Recommend you just find someone to talk about. Opens a can of beer. Sits on a chair. Alright. This counts as you giving me a payback for providing me beer. She's the Syscon. Yeah, can't compare to my dear sister. My mother passed away when I was 7. Pops, after a few days, re-wed with his cousin. This part's not important. The two had a wedding without registration. First time I saw Chico and the kid. God damn it, I hate Chinese relative nouns. Big sis. Kirishima Yuko. Konnichiwa. Chico. Huh. Ne'er-do-well. I guess Yuko was a was a bad child. From now on, look forward to being with you. After the wedding, father and relative became get busy, and her new mom didn't barely even come. So likewise, love didn't even come. How long are you gonna stand before the door? You want to come in, come in. But Chico Nissan still writing homework. Sorry, as long as you don't disturb me. I want to use this terminal to draw. So using it, I can give you this old one. Some birthday present? It's the little dog I drew earlier. Terminal, I saw the drawing you did. It's pretty cute. I thought of the idea, then turn it into a doll. If I remember correctly, you just like this stuff. So basically, her family life just went for a downturn the instant her actual mother passed away, and it seems like her father side rewed into his wife's cousin. On her 12th birthday, seem to have lost a lot of their savings into his friend's startup. I guess her rewed mom tried to leave that day and got into a car accident. Both disabled now. So he lost all their money to his dad's friend, and now they just fucking poofed. Yeah, this is the golden age. So I don't know if you remember Wan Shi's chapter where. No, not the new one. The during Echo Aria where he met Golov. I do not declare that chapter as Keklina's chapter. That one was solely Wan Shi carrying the whole thing. But when he met Golov, we was hiding in basically a manhole. It's like, goddamn, I hate the fucking Golden Age. Nobody even talks to each other, trusts each other. Everybody just walk to the jobs like a drone. I was like, damn, he's just describing now. Turned into the noise in the Golden Era. Yeah, you get citizen rights to medical services, institutional childcare, right to like food and stuff, but that's just now. That's basically now. So it's not really that special. It's just golden era compared to what is now, which is just retaliation era if it's not pandemic era for PGR. At least the good part of the golden age is even if you fall fast and hard, at least there's some safety nets. They even got free food and housing at school. She's just like disabled in the bed. Damn, she's mad. Hold you back. If he just didn't so easily trust it, don't say anymore. Chico, don't say anymore. Everyone would make a mistake, even if I was calmer then, I wouldn't have. If we had a chance to turn it around, you should leave home, go live at the school. Our home can at least apply for school's free housing and meals. Well, you can't even move. Father will take care of me. Relax. Him? He'll take care of you. We'll just find a nanny. Oh, no, that's not a name. That my bad, that's not a name. I think it's, your mother. So, basically, grandma, I think. I'm so bad with relative terms, man. I go back to China for like 1 month, and even then, I'm just like, my parents, instructing on how to. Oh, this is how you address this member of the family, and then it just goes in one ear and out the other because I never see them again after that day. And there's what usually a 2 to 3 year gap. I don't see them again, so or they're already gone. And I mean they're already gone. She passed away half a year ago, which is kind of why I'm trying to return to China more often. So I'm gonna book a flight like this month, just so I can visit home more because I don't really want to miss more of my grandpa's time because my grandma already passed. So. Now I actually have resources, so I generally don't spend a lot on gato. I just seem I could do, but even then, it's still only 5 to 10% at most of my actual income. The rest I gonna go to stuff like that. Either my car, because you gonna need a car, maintain a good car just so you can actually get to work and have an income. And going back, I'm hoping I can nail a job in Korea or Japan, but preferably Korea. I don't want to deal with Japan work culture, so that way at least I'm close to visit. Yeah, thanks guys. But yeah, it's just, unfortunate that she passed while I was in university, so I don't want to miss more time. Even if I make thousands, I can't really buy time back. So Chico wasn't really at peace with that decision, but she couldn't persuade, can't really have any rebuttal. She has to go to school. Besides work, only can buy a new house and find a new robotic assistant. So her upperclassmen already left the dorms. So even if 我们都会 feels like they all never leave the cold house, the cold damp house. But Dad didn't care about this. He couldn't accept that failure, or that tragedy, and lost himself in gambling. Each day daydreaming he would be a rich millionaire. Each time we would take school break, we would return home, and Chico and I would just watch old Dad go crazy. Turns out he just wasn't able to control himself. After a few months, even the medical wheelchair that the government gave to their mom was sold on the black market. These kind of days lasted for 2 years. Chico graduated. She left home to live her own life. Only this way she can bring her mom away from here. My mom said, Chico, Mom can't come with you anymore. It's too much public people. If I can't move anybody, even if I go to somewhere with lots more people, there's probably not a good result. You should just work and don't care about me. I'll just hold you back. Just stay here. Regardless, it's where I was born. At least Yuko can help me. Honestly, at that time, I wanted to persuade Chico to stay behind or bring me with her. But how could a 20-year-old Herb manage the lifestyle of two people? Or the burden of two people? That's right, I'm a burden. Mom thinks she's a burden. We're both burdens. Can only just see her leave. She felt like she Cradle's just fucking bored during this whole time. Doesn't feel like it's worth listening to a story that's gonna be drowned by the red tide. Pressure over life and just only can try her best. She often hates her powerlessness. Hating to the point where she wants to beg for death. Is it kind of ironic that she's an artist? No offense. I wonder if that Froggy of her ever sold well. Just 4-leaf clover and that. I mean, Lucia likes them, but I wonder if it was actually. I think, throw back to first chapter, I think that Froggy eventually was doing decently well. But here she is, just drawing and drinking in the street. Drinking beer in the street. Oh, personal designer. She eventually got her own job too. So I was wrong. She's not an artist. Well, maybe not quite. As a professional career, for those who doesn't like using robots as home assistants, you need them to be their nurse, bodyguard, and makeup artist. At this point in time, a lot of work has been taken over by AI, robots. The benefits given by the world government, it was also very well. Even if work doesn't have life insurance. The worst life insurance. If you want to do a little better than this, you could go touring or go on vacation, eat some nice food, or experience some entertainment that needs a bit of money. Or want to pursue something, a career that they like, they gotta find a good job. Chico, did you receive my text from the afternoon? Second year of work. All that hating thing, matters of hatred seems to be going smaller, and everything seems to be turning back to normal. Nothing, just working. Chico's voice seems to be tired. You're drawing that Froggy? You found a new employer? What happened? They temporarily don't need a assistant. I changed another place. At this time, this place seems to be closer to where you are. We find you when you have spare time. You're not lying to me, right? Did you bump into any problems? What are you talking about? This is easy work. How can there be problems? Previous owner. Employer. How did you teach my son to do these problems? You can't even do these simple problems? Why don't I just get an actual machine? Sorry to believe you, but recently there's a lot been of these rumors. Currently, a lot of these household contradictions have been put into personal care, so made a lot of drama. Regardless of the work, what's hard isn't the work itself; it's the people. It's right. She's right about that. It's not the work that's hard; it's fucking people. No problem. This is we're better at robots. Robots oftentimes bring self-recording, so you can't blame it on the robots. If needed to be you when you're go to work, you might as well turn on that personal camera. No need. I trust the employer. Sneakily trying to record us? Fine. This is just proving that vase last time wasn't broken by you. But last time there was no record. Don't think you can just blame this on my daughter. Middleman? Don't even pay her directly? Current house owner. So it's basically just working as a nanny. I guess Chico was the capable one, while Yuko was not that capable. Feels like found out that Yuko found out that Chico was asking her a lot of things, but didn't seem to say anything on her end. Her voice suddenly turned heavy. Your father passed away. He fought with somebody on the gambling table. Well, this is why it's like having a lot of benefits isn't exactly going to help people, because giving them money and giving them food are two different things. That's why I currently don't like this prime minister of mine who just fucking knows how to give money away and not know how to fucking help people. They're just giving a fish away instead of teaching them how to fish. Bro, we need to pay back this. Broken a lot of things. Basically, her dad's mess is now on her mom's head. At least you're doing fine. Don't make this expression. then what do you need to do? Take care of yourself. Do a good job. Plan to resign and head home. Find somewhere for a part-time job near the near home so we can take care of mom, regardless of situation at home. Yuko didn't want to put all the burden on Chico. Argue with her for half the night. Eventually, just agree with her plan. Chico sacrificed her own future and went back to her mom's side. Just to clear the debt, they had to sell their house. Seems like everything returned to zero. Chico eventually had a really hard time to find suitable work. Sometimes I had to work in a bar and early at night and come back home and take care of mom. Basically, these are like public housings, but this time it's like I don't think it wouldn't even look this nice. Anything public, especially housing, I don't trust it to look this nice, regardless if it's a golden age or not. Yeah, Chico's family's just holding her back, I guess. Yuko downed another beer. At least this situation wasn't that bad for that long. Hearing those bad tidings for a month, at least a chance. So Yuko eventually left her current work and went into a toy company. Honestly, I can sympathize. It's like working dead-end job just fucking kills your soul, man. At least when you're young, working dead-end jobs, you can recover eventually. But it just fucking sucks. Especially if the educational system thinks you're smart and you still end up at a dead-end job, it just fucking sucks. So her manga eventually got noticed and somebody hired her. Oh, Mona. That's the... That sounds like the CEO from Part 1. Who was... And everyone's going to strike against her. I saw it last week. Didn't know you would join us this quickly. The company decided to invest in this Froggy icon. Somebody shared your art and the market recommended you. Alright, let's talk about our next objective. Everybody knows Froggy is only a niche fan base. We're going to expand it to the mainstream. In this field, uniqueness, originality is what sells. Froggy and those regular cute dolls is easier to remember. So we need to grab onto this and don't forsake it. This time, Yuko can subtly feel this in this meeting room. Only her feels like happy joining the her basically her work felt happy. Though her salary is a bit lower than before. But incidents became a lot less. At least this way she has the power to help her family. Yeah, so basically, she feels better now that she doesn't feel like a burden than Big Sis, holding her back, her Big Sis. Reading this, I do feel it does feel like the artist for PGR drawing icons all day, especially the live one that caught on Kuro's radar, I guess. Wouldn't be entirely out of the question if it was related somewhat. I wonder. Cause I think her name was Yue Yue. Similar writing, but maybe not quite the same. I don't know. It would be neat though if she actually had a character based on her life in the game. So after this point, she thought that hard work would get her to where she needed. Kishima, were you working overtime at the company? Sorry, this emoji packs expression, I wasn't too satisfied. I'm going to try to change it a little bit. Watch your health, this is the most important. And once I finish this, go sleep. Thank you, senpai. So it's a bit of company politics. So she's not confident that her Froggy can do as good as the other departments. Hey look, AI. Drawing AI. The manga department was tossed in the data bank. What comes after? A drawing AI is gonna take over after. Oh no. So, okay, so I guess her Froggy's premise is supposed to be its journey trying to find the four-leaf clover. try to switch departments. Then try to find work within your time. I hear your home life's kind of hard. She's like, turning out to that earlier time, everything she likes doesn't feel like she has value. Always turning to be the one who's gonna be sacrificed first. She doesn't hope that the company give up to Froggy. But she can't do anything, to stop that. Feels like same thing's gonna happen over and over again. She doesn't know what to do. So even if the world government gave provided medical attention and food, and even a home use robot, there's still other problems. Chico's face have her back and her chest have various incidents of blueness, indicating she's been working tirelessly in bar environment. What should we do next? Love drawing, then learn how to draw. No, Mom, I'm looking for some part-time work nearby. Want to let Chico rest for a bit. Next day, and she just killed herself next to Chico in public housing, in public dorms. It's not like she could leave and she makes any sound, Chico would just woken up. I didn't know what else expression she had. Using toilet paper, clutch up all the water and just plaster over her face and just suffocate herself. In her terminal with her booklet, just wrote a simple few lines. She wants to put the life insurance payoff money on our names. For the freedom she was shackling on them. She hopes Chico doesn't want to be held down living in the public dorms and should find work suitable for her. At the funeral, Chico didn't ever contacted me and didn't reply often. I don't even know where she's at. Will you let me talk about the story of the Golden Age? I can only talk about this. I'm just this useless piece of firewood. Just drifting across this age. Just leaning on world government's benefits. Like Parasite. In this age, regardless if you're valueless, you're just sacrificed by the company. Regardless if it's toys, a lot of industries, even the McDonald's. There's an O right there, so it's not really McDonald's. McOdos. It's everywhere. It's just that certain people make a lot more noise about it, and it seems like that's why the case where people just, you know, striking and starving and fighting over a packet of instant ramen. Just all because of a misunderstanding. It goes through a lot of other families. Only certain things are different. Using my history as an example, probably could could cover about half the people who work in the city and 99 of companies. It's just too normal, too often. Alright, my story's over. Do you think listening to these things have meaning? Can't say. Feels like from this piece of firewood, there's a lot been sacrifices. Children, her mother sacrificed herself for a more valuable product. The company sacrificed the products that weren't making any money. Gotcha companies in a nutshell too. Using this method, humanity was able to reach objectives that was out of reach. Speaking of, there's a way to get it out, win over this disaster, but there's danger in doing that. Would you sacrifice yourself? Probably. With other people? Probably. Honestly, I just secret I've not been telling you. Secret. Maybe in a few days you might see two people you've never seen before appear in Constellia. Those people bring you disaster, then try to hold you down here. The white noise of the golden age, my friends. I'm a firm believer there will always be problems with society. The brighter the light, the bigger the shadow. The hero, from their own self-destruction, reaped a baser type of happiness. So Kratos set this up beforehand. It's like, oh, people you don't know would come and bring you all sorts of bad tidings, disaster. If you kill them, you can turn your life around. But still, 2198. Still, Dominic's team's search team is investigating the convergence tower. Feeling the power, the force shield's influence. We can't detect what their plan was. Dominic's lead team discover in the Convergence Tower core the door to the Earth's door. The team decide to give out on crossing the door. At this point, why wouldn't they go down, follow through with it? But I don't have this feeling. Must clear the humanity planted by Dominic. Need to eliminate all additional qualities or assets. Cease searching for humanity's movements. Cease modeling humanity's movements. Record restore. Dominic's head lead team first used Chaos Infection to successfully make a key that will enter the Hero Tower's core, or Convergence Tower core. Now beginning mock test. Shit. I need to write this word out. I need to figure out what it is. String plan? Xian. They want to do. They'll start. They'll always bring a key to the Convergence Tower. Intercepted their meeting reports. So also sacrifice to prevent the door from activating. 7th Advanced Team Nemo would voluntarily apply to be sacrificial lamb. Sacrifice will be their stepping stone for the hero. Must eliminate the hero. It's our first first action should be that. Grey Raven's commander slept in Lucia's chest for an hour. The woman carried the commander, saved little Rosie, till the red tide came to the exhibit. Cough. Coughs blood. Kikan. Cough. It's a key's side effect. Bring it to the medical center. Commander, you still remember who I am? Remember. Fine, just made a long nightmare. Not a nightmare. This time it's Dream of Cradle and Agent Zero. Me. I feel like her and Agent Zero are connected. Or the relationship. So felt what she sense what she said to the people here. And also increased their suspicion. The only good news is Yuko. Cradle helped Kishimi Yuko. Found security guard and security was going to come here and quickly. And found that security guards have been corroded to death. How would you know? Why would you know this? Because of a dream? Human dream can't include this content. What is happening? Shouldn't have any protection against what Crayola needs to do, but there's still a chance. Just nosebleeding the shit out. Wait, stairs. Just go up the stairs first. So, that's how the security guards in the parking lot died? Stop them from killing themselves. It's time me and you should go together. This time? These two people already experienced time reversal. I kind of want to say Chrono Shift so bad, man. No, I should remember this. How would I forget? The late red tide and the deleted memory. What did I forget? What did I really forget? What did I forget? Since this isn't the first time I experienced this. Deja vu, I've been in this place before. In the battle with Lucia. Or interference from Nugget and Chaos. Or that time that Shikikan died. Maybe it's just because of this. The main character, the main hero character would use the key part, carry the key part into their body, using a sacrifice as a price to save everyone else. Carrying Saster's footstep, getting struggling for any chance of survival. A valuable death. This isn't good. So disturbing me. Taking longer to corrode and influences even more. Killing Chaos. No, it's not here. Spearing speed is too quick. Then it's time to mess around. So towards that red street bank alleyway. That circle, that repeating battle, and the suspicious, restless Yuko. Are you Cradle? Let the Firewoods themselves decide for themselves. It's just a test of what a few days of infiltration would do. So instead of disappearing as a bat, she disappears in a butterfly. A hell butterfly, I guess. Let's go, Commander.
本来就是我们的泡面，这个展馆也是我们的办公区，滚出去！你们呢？你们这些人几天前就被开除了，要不是在那里抗议闹事，爷几个都不会被雇佣过来，更不会陪你们被关在这里。
可我们这里还有孩子。
别装可怜，就那个小孩最不正常。再说了，现在谁不饿？ 为了保护你们不被那些发了疯的石膏佬打伤，我们也死了一个兄弟。泡面交出来，那是我们先找到的，否则的话，
明白。耶！
这又是哪来的妞啊？气汹汹的样子。走，跑我就跑。
哎，别动手，让他1对1。 否则这群员工事后说我们欺负人。
这劲儿啊！这员工该不会练过吧？什么狗？
迷雾，深渊，汇聚，扬言之光。压抑折光，无言绽放。
Forgot Lucia can fly in hover state. Oh shit.
无言绽放，越过迷雾，
有话好好说，我们也是饿得难受，没想着伤人。
So they're locked into together. The whole strike incident, basically, worker strike incident, basically locked these two people in here. It's like fight it out. There's only one instant noodle made of survival of the fittest.
我知道，但现在还有更严重的问题，红潮就要淹没街道了，
红潮，那是啥玩意儿？
一种很危险的液体，再忍耐一下，不要在这里打架。
It's like, all right, while you're messing around, there's more dangerous shit to be worried about here. There's a fucking red tide's coming up. Speak of the devil.
你们看后面，是那种蝴蝶，这，这。
And dead.
快撤退，往后面跑！
我来断后。指挥官，你也要小心。压抑折光，无言绽放，越过迷雾，深渊。
Red for short combo, yellow for long combo. Fill up bar more.
汇聚，扬言之光。那些怪物是从哪里来的？不是只有蝴蝶吗？
把后面拿出来，我才能去保护一下你们。
Oh, I think the blue orb is Entropy's orb, no? That's Entropy's orb. Yeah, yellow orb. I just realized that. Oh my god.
指挥官，
Ah.
指挥官，还好吗？我们尽快去医务室找些药，让你躺下。
I'm fine. Let everybody calm down first.
3楼还有人吧？我们先去那里，把所有人聚集在一起。指挥官有事想告诉大家。
And then I think red orb for commander is basically Entropy's blue orb, no? I guess the only thing that commander can't do is spin red spin. Don't go stand with these employees. What is wrong with them? These butterflies and these monsters don't touch those employees. Want to deal with us. It's not because of you. Still playing a blame game. Team, there's always that one lady who has a paintbrush. Why don't you ask her? That high quality robot fought, and doesn't seem like she got when I got hit, doesn't seem get slapped. Doesn't seem to be very serious. But then turned around and said, "Not very comfortable," and then just died in 3 days. Probably joking, right? That robot I've seen before. Pretty close. She also told me a secret. Said she was trying to find the real objective of these monsters. This Matt didn't tell you? No. Let's go ask her then. Ask what? Seen Kratos before, right? She told you that we're the ones who are holding you all in here, trapping you all in here. That we're the guys, people, villains behind this. So I heard this kind of thing. When no, we obviously know what you will experience here. That's why Commander didn't watch what their body situation was. That's why they came over to save you guys. These butterflies' birth. Also, like your friends, Kratos have been trying to scare you people. Just trying to do the same thing now? Because you attacked first. We really want to hurt you or scare you or make you do whatever. Lucia just called and just like fucking hockey. I don't even know how to explain. It's just like murderous intent in level 5 now, and even this Mr. Big Mac just backed up. Want to touch the editor? Try it, bitch. You leave Big Mac alone. Listen to what you say. Only I'm allowed to touch the Kikan. Nugget uses a small crystal in his hand, infused it with where Chaos's body is corroded. Something only you could do. It's only temporary. Give you as a you have to protect yourself to get closer to the core. Regardless, you can't collide with Kratos in this state. First, there's a two-way connection. She can also bind me, hold me down. If I leave the Convergence Tower, then don't leave them. Kratos will come here really quick. She doesn't have any time. Keep yourself safe first. What do you kill her? No, but you're not prepared yet. Can't accept Agent Zero's authority. Can't substitute Kratos because my mind isn't strong enough. So, power vacuum, guys. Remember what I said about power vacuum earlier? Just because somebody died doesn't mean their power goes away. It seeks somebody else, just like the symbiote, Venom. Know why I want to chose to hide the risk of instability for Chaos's consciousness. Also chose to give up. People gave up and the clones to create a key. Because Babylon doesn't have these people. Countless time, adjusted time in the revised time branches. I used your predecessor but two sides haven't been holding back. Thus, your first objective is to turn into home, but can't find a future. Certainly can hate me, and also hate Sandtrap. It's like at the time when you entered the reverse convergence tower. I won't. Just wasting remaining chances. I want to kill you. If I want to kill you, I need to wait until everything is over. Love-hate relationship, only because... Why do we need other people's sacrifice to complete my mind? Why? Only me is not enough. Using human mind to create a key is impossible. Your birth was a miracle on its own. Being able to... This isn't a future that can be normally created by that key. Only by creating more mock-ups. What's that? 冒牌货. Agent Zero is the same. Before they can take the core convergence tower, she would feel that Vessel and Cradle's personalities suppression. Yo, I felt I was right. Cradle and Cursed Way does not feel like Cradle in like actual main story. So they're all trying to covet the core. So tall now. Ever growing this tall. Continuously reversing time. I've already been tolling up to 6 to 7 years. Once you're grown even more, being able to connect to Agent Zero's authority, your body will even grow even larger. So it's also, yeah, I can see why. It's like a hyperbolic time chamber, where you can only preserve Agent Zero's authority, and also have enough mind stability to win over her will. And not complete her original objective. That's my original plan. Her complete objective. If Cradle hasn't felt like they're going to destroy the Convergence Tower, then we're still on track. So we only meaninglessly toss around the red tide. Comes after, we can only hope that Lucy and that commander can buy you enough time. Hopefully those two, while in Constellia, can understand who the real enemy is. So I guess with Agent Zero's authority and power, it also has like a demanding objective that needs to be fulfilled for that power. In a way, it doesn't have a personality on its own, but on that same way, it has a difficult to ignore allure to that authority and that power. It's kind of like, I'll give you $1 million each week, but only if you act like a douchebag YouTuber. But you're not a douchebag YouTuber by default. Lucia's key is about to be used up. If it's going to be if it's destroyed by Cradle again, she can't successfully return to the tower. Doesn't confirm Vaughn's. She can't confirm all of Vaughn's plan at the same time. only with this thin steel wire leading to the future, though it thus can't burden all of humanity into the abyss. Seems like these two still have a, well, Chaos seemed to be more, was it, self-conscious of what she is, and is kind of only going through advanced plans because of the opportunity costs. Okay, if everything is dictated by Kratos, what's after? And can't find anything to turn around. Tell me, do you have any backup plans? No. Alright, I need to get some water. I need a break. Take 5. It's a badge you complete for reading the story, because I know how fucking long this is. Global nightmare. Okay, now I'm actually back. Let me just see if I can change the.
居居，到此为止，指挥官。再工作下去，艾拉就要罚你强制休息了。
2.5 hours basically. Yeah, that sounds about right compared to last time. Whew. Somebody whining about Alpha skipping $8. Let's see, how much? Bro, they don't even make 4% of my income. Oh my god. $160 a month. I don't even know if that's like within human rights. Alright, let's get on with this shit. Burden of Spiral. The sole person whose most desired sacrifice has lived. He has shaken off the shackles of time, becoming a... I think that's Arbiter. I think I need to look this up. Feels like it's starting to say Arbiter, but I don't trust it. I'm full. Oh, so male widow. A widower. Becoming a widower of an era. Does that mean he's separated from time itself? Trying to keep countless thousands of ideals from being tainted, I feel like. Alright, finally. Let's get this shit over with. String plan. Part of the data has been deleted by authority and cannot be read. Begin synchronization here. Confirmed. So they finished the mock test with the key and brought the key into the tower, took the key into the input receiving terminal. Using the sacrifice, original sacrifice of the 17 to receive what the Dominic had, detecting there's a loophole in the humanity's key. This is a chance. Increase the large store's influence. Core is part of the tower. You can open the doorway. Dominic and the advanced team must open the doorway into the city of Mist. Those who play with time. Those who mess with time have no more suitable ending than being swallowed up by the city of Mist, the timeless city of Mist. Humanity, no. Besides Dominic, alongside this remove Dominic, humanity will be mired in planless. Other people are just waiting for the funeral attendance, So time itself is the city of mist, or the flow of time, river of time. Once you bring that false hope, we will bring the true despair upon you. I will bring the true despair upon you. Dominic has been tossed into the city of mist, no way to return. Door has been opened. Diction has errored. I must... Record update. Hedo Tower has been destroyed. All humanity events team have been entered the city of mist. Let me search out what that is. Fog City, 2023 horror thriller. Group of friends seal themselves into secluded Cape Cod vacation home after mysterious orange fog leaks from an old nearby factory. Once trapped, they quickly learn there is no escape. Deep fog. Another translation would be deep fog, I guess. Oh. Yo, this soundtrack though. Yo, we vibing dog. Let me guess, it's the Phase 2 battle song. Oh, is it? But damn, it's still good though. Yo, the drumsticks tapping. I wasn't there for last patch, but like... This is like good shit, even better than the actual Adversity song, but I guess that one was meant for something else. Meet again, Fun Nugget. Curtsies. According to Human Handicap, I should formally greet you. However, because of your plans, I have to. I'm low on short on time. Shouldn't be the right time to be telling you who are you. Why would you understand my convergence tower? Still absorbing, punishing virus. This angle seems to be just burning through the energies of both for people. I think that's just generic parry sounds. Danger. Just small movements. Just shakes his head. Sharp blade, a piercer from her back. finally appeared from my back, Chaos. Kratos noticed that Chaos's vessel has grown, no less. Last time I saw you were still struggling to walk. It seems like a doll has turned to a human size. No, I was already this big. You mean delete my memory? No, you swallowed up too many hard to digest things. Chaotic memory is a side effect. Makes sense. She's a red tide, all the chaotic memory, even if there's one stable one that reigns above the rest, it's still... I wouldn't be surprised if there's side effects. Is that Tsukikan? Creatures begin to attack. Chaos is the one lethal hit. Chaos slid behind Vaughn's back, using his body as a shield. Fingertips point, pressing down on Kratos' body, or abdomen. Seems like lagging on the ground. Her body seems to be lagging on the ground, and she can't even barely move half a step. Which is exactly where her consciousness corrupted. The deepest spot where consciousness goes corrupted. When I said it earlier, humanity eventually developed a portable force shield. So, but that shit was like 38 years into the future of what PGR Universe was set on. So, Dominic lived for another 38 years. That man carried science on his back. Like, it's Dominic's creation. It's just Nugget has it. Like, compared to Villiers, who was even smarter than Asimov, Dominic stands on top of both of those people in terms of, like, brain power. This case bites on Kratos' body and eventually holds an arm high, aiming for Kratos' head. Enough. Release Kratos. What? See, you didn't prepare well enough. Kill her! Chaos. Towards the blue core. Joke's on you, my objective is this. Blue light of the core continues to burn those two thin. Unlike Kratos, who has the butterflies to protect her, as a shield. Chaos' body was slowly being melted. She has any will to retreat. Using her body as a shield, she tried her best to stop Kratos from getting close to the core. This isn't bad either. The young girl left a wicked smile, like the eyes of a fox. Caught you, Chaos. Then have a taste of you. And bit her neck. Large amount of information fragments from Chaos's flesh entered to Kratos' mind. Everything she has experienced. Dominic. It's the last step. Can we really do it like this? Using the Hero crystals to create a key. Can really destroy Hero Tower's core. Can't do it, we need to sacrifice somebody. Oh, damn, he looks good. No, that's Nemo! That's Nemo! Number 7th Advanced Squad team member. It's Nemo. Not like we can know that Dominic's prediction was correct. That's where you'll be. I'm going. Dominic is just too big brain, man. He's just PGR Einstein. Like everybody else, it's like Asimov is just Oppenheimer. The core was destroyed. Everybody entered the deep fog. With no survivors. Core, the key already recycled the core. What? I literally just read that. I was like, I don't fucking get this. What's a fragment of his hand? Which is Agent Zero's earliest form. There's also... It's crystallized after the core was tower core was destroyed. The seed within the fruit, ready to make a new head of convergence tower. You can analyze this. Nemo understood that you can analyze the seed, can use human, get closer to the galaxy, can get closer to the door. That was Dominic's original plan. So the only hope. Before I die, I must return this. Chaos, don't waste Fruit's connection. Stabilize your mind. Chore for 5 seconds. Turn from the deep fog. Dominic. Where's Dominic? Where's Dominic? Let's go. Hopefully we have some good luck. This is spring vacation. Why are you so excited? I'm not excited. This is the last hope. As long as we pass through that door, still have a chance to turn everything to the back. Door. Last hope. Said that last time. We made the key. Took back the core. I found someone to analyze this toy. So all it was that Dominic was disappeared. Made a big loop. Can use up this key to change the rules of the tower. Still can't do anything. It says we need to use the Killer You to be a advanced squad member and trying to pass through that door. Nemo, what's up? Nothing, just felt tired. Also tired, Nemo. This world, there won't be anyone left soon. Alive soon. This key is the last hope. The one way to understand this technology is you. So this time, let's go first. We'll pass through that door. Thank you for collecting my legacy. My belongings. There's a candy in the red box. Hopefully it can help your suffering. You can stay here and rest, but we can't stop Nemo. Go find Dominic. Go find our hero. Go find the last hope. This world soon won't have any existence of people. Why are each and every one of you so quick to rush to your deaths? Why must each and every time find that non-existent hope, too? It's the final destination. I'm with everybody else, changed the rules of the tower, and became a part of it. You did it. Cross the uncrossable river, stepping across thousands of corpses through the door. Doorway made out of thousands of corpses. We soon will have our secret tunnel. Till then, we must carry everything we left behind to where Dominic is. As of that youngster, everything, all the spirit left that youngster. Painfully fell to the ground before those words. His emotions and vessels come together, causing his body and flesh and blood to shake. His screams and yells like a babe, like a newborn baby, crumbling at the final destination, crying out, with no one to console, no one to hear. Yet observed by countless phantom eyes of the phantom, crying out loud when even sound and tears are unable to be expressed. But those who cry will eventually stop crying. Right. I also want to call this secret tunnel of the tower as the bridge that spans across the dreams. Doesn't it sound good? Such the red tide devoured everything. Ending. ... Don't die. Destroy all infected. When we get a passage with a long, like, opening, I was like, okay, it's whatever, a regular chapter. And then you just get the short ones, it's like, fuck. Six days. She retreated, it seems like. She wants to bite Chaos again. Bridge across streams. Who would have thought this, called this forbidden construction, sounds so romantic. But the key they brought in the Convergence Tower isn't it's relatively similar. They probably can change a bit of rules of the tower. Construct the space that belongs to them. This world's Convergence Tower is very likely to turn into the reverse Convergence Tower. At that time, no one has the key. Then, at that time, no one had the key. So who helped? Or is that construct really capable of doing to this extent? Seems like the earlier failure is because of those advanced team members. But how could he, why could he emerge from the deep fog? How do you use the loophole in the key? Did he take the core from the receiver terminal? The fact that the tower would appear here wasn't because he took the core to here. Interesting. Coincidentally, advanced team, coincidentally, Agent Zero. Would this be the history that seems so shockingly similar? The Dominic over there, after taking core, disappeared. And this side's Dominic disappeared during the zero energy reactor. Seems like a loop you can't escape out of. But why? There's only a door here, and the Guardian would appear for the. Would there be this existence? In the records he searched there, the one named Lee appeared before the door. The Guardian blocked his pass routes. It's like a person leaving behind an insurance. The Guardian warned those who tried to pass through the door. At best ready, prepared. He only received the prepared challengers. And where that Guardian coming from? She who wants. Where does she bring those who want crossing for the door? Or where's the deepest of the door? She eaten them? But enough. Can't seem to figure out the conclusion. She only knows that the one who guards the door isn't the door's does not respond to the door's will. I mean, this one nugget. Turns out he is the one who has led the team members. The advanced team member, one of the team members. Turns out to be a piece of firewood. So the one who quickly registered his name lived to the end. Still can't figure out his way of doing things. But still can determine Nemo's way of assisting Lee. But we can also determine another fact of how another person helping him. How would this be? So like the red tide absorb another person's consciousness. Professor Kilgore told you what you needed to help him with. Seems like consciousness data related. Maybe the consciousness of Kilgore this time fused with Nemo. But considering Golden Age era's technology, can Kilgore's consciousness be completely preserved? Probably other people's mind fragments. Probably unable to control himself according to his original plan, like the ship of Theseus, like me as well. So every time she takes a hit and she uses Red Tide to restore herself, Red Tide is full of random jumbo information, so she'll probably have different deja vu as well, incomplete memories. Oh. That's what I just said just now, before I even read it. She felt herself was really distant. The ship of Theseus, when you take apart the ship besides the skeletal, beside its own skeleton, and rebuild it with different wood, is it still the same ship? That's the philosophical question. I believe the answer is determined by what kind of wood is used, rather than a true yes or no. Now it's time to stop that guy. Good morning, Commander. Stroked her face. It's a lot better, but your expression... No, nothing. Fine. Just made a really long dream. Another... Oh! Face to chest, yes, go. Tell me what kind of dream? Really long, really long. Dream that I died in the red tide. Can't figure out what's happened or which is the future and which is the past. Within one of them, Rosie also died. Live, die, repeat. So basically, if Rosie died now, Sanchez would have killed himself soon, and a lot of things wouldn't have happened. 10 years later, when he became an Ascendant, but because he was late by 30 minutes, didn't meet up with him, and eventually died like this. As such, Ravage would have lived because Ravage would have lived because Sandtrap wasn't alive, and to mess with Ravage. As such, old Grey Raven would have continued on. Lucia would have taken severe damage. And what about you? I missed Grey Raven. I would have became commander of the Peacock Squad. That's the butterfly effect. When you change something, they describe in like time travel fiction, when you change something small, it affects another thing, like a domino effect, and then slowly these things grow bigger and bigger and bigger, and it snowballs until you end up with something completely different many years in the future. That's what a butterfly effect is when a butterfly flaps its wings and makes a ripple in the water. It's small at the start, but becomes bigger and bigger, bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. That's what it means by Shaper's ripples. Team members would have been live and lead, but the captain would have changed to someone else. Who? You remember? You said you spoke about Alma Copperfield. This person, right? Heard of this person, right? Heard of. She was Copperfield's group's lady. I guess lady in charge. Roseblade was her butler. Yeah, it's her. Why did you choose her? Stood in the hallway laughing and greeted me, and said she wanted to become Peacock Squad's squad leader. And what happened to squad? Didn't end up too well. Alma was still a support construct. Had a lot of problems we didn't realize. In the Kapalia Park battle, Liv would have returned. She would have been able to last to be able to get into the Amphibian body, Amphibian frame. Red Tide would have been the same. Suddenly appeared like Constella when the sea was suddenly broken. They're turning around. Still have a chance to change. Make a change. Right, we still have a chance to make a change. Thought of some stuff that happened in the tower. If I really died in the Red Tide, you must bring the key. Commander. Don't die. Hand holding again. So not safe for work, hiya. Now then, we need to talk a little bit. Sorry, am I interrupting you guys? From security captain. Discussed it for a long time, but we still decided to follow you guys to the parking lot. We have 3 reasons. There's one, we already investigated. There isn't any danger below, but we also didn't see under access tunnel. Second, we want to find a way out as soon as we can. My men here have been hungry for a few days. We can't hold on much longer. Three is, you already shown your competence and your power. With you around, what have you got to be afraid of? Last time you already observed that those creatures will be targeting us. You should understand that this time going into the underground parking lot won't be smooth sailing. Us starving here won't be smooth sailing either. If you can guarantee us a way out, that stuff, you can guarantee once you leave, those stuff won't come. Regardless, starvation or dying in battle, I choose dying in battle. So let's give us a chance to deal with, pay those bitches, pay back those bitches. If I don't give them a few shots, I won't be able to hold myself back. Certainly a bit dangerous. Then where is it safe then? If you guys leave, then what? Then you have no guarantee those things won't come after us. Before you even came, we already had a minor scuffle with them. Let us go then. Everyone already can't sit still here for any longer. Regardless, we can protect ourselves. I also feel like what Lucia said was correct. You stay here, we'll be back quickly. I don't recommend you guys. And how about this? The authority card that you want from Mana is still in my hands. If you bring us, you don't bring us out, the only way you're getting this card is over my dead body. Mana. Hey, don't look at me. Giving out the access card out was already against company rules. He said he's going to admit that he stole it. Going to jail is something he'll admit to, so I gave it to him. You want to come with me? Come with us? No. It's too dangerous. I'm going to be a wedding in next month. Still 2 cats waiting for me at home. Just gotta hope it all blows over. I'll just need to protect myself. Hello. Hey now, no one here is asking you whether you've been wet or not. No fucking asked. Huh? What's wrong with being careful with my life? Who wants to be with you guys? Hungry like a bunch of wild dogs? Enough. Stop fighting. Enough fighting. If Moana wasn't here, there wouldn't have two boxes of. There wouldn't be 2 boxes of mooncakes. She would have eaten, and we wouldn't have lived for this long. Alright, this things are still like the same. This, I don't know which commander. If you're gonna bring us out, then don't you think about bringing us out, or don't? Where do you think you're gonna go? Splitting up in a horror movie? Terrible decision. Alright, let's work together then. Wait for us to come back. Careful, those butterflies. Damn it, man, you killed the music.
怎么还有死人？
那些蝴蝶在这里也有，下去找出口的时候遇到了。
你可别吓我！
Look at those butterflies. Can we get?
指挥官，小心！
灯又怎么了？
Don't feel fine. Very good. You should head back.
老山也是，不舒服就回去算了。
小心，别碰它！
Infection rate is already very high. When this happen?
能被这样快速感染的只有一种可能，科雷多尔。
Cradle. Can you spread butterflies be parasitic onto human bodies?
什么？寄生？什么东西啊？蝴蝶飞进我的嘴里。
Oh, he flew in his mouth. Do we have serum? You guys, you should be careful. Man down. Kill them all. I'll go take a
指挥
look.
官，我和你一起去，其他人回去吧。
伤员可以回去，我们留下。说好了要带我们一起探查这地下有什么名堂。要是你们查到了，就顺着这里逃跑了，谁来管我们？
他说的对，再被关着出不去，我们迟早都得饿死。这里没人想吃人肉，不管你们说啥，我都要跟着。
I'm coming with you guys. I don't give a shit. The injured can go back. If you guys think there's no more chance for us, no one's a fucking cannibal here. Let the injured go
不
back.
回去，没多大事儿。现在转头落单了，指不准会遇到什么。
Even we turn back now, there's no. What the fuck? Grew fucking mushrooms on his body already? Fucking hell. Turn back now. Can't say, won't say we can bump into
回
anything.
去了。
You guys don't have fucking knots? What are these knots for? Locked in for 7 days. Terminal has no signal. Also don't have any electricity. Those instant noodles and those biscuits already wasn't enough. This continues any further, I probably will die here. One of my grandmas left in my home, still waiting for me to come back. I don't know how she would think when she was little. Often we hear my grandma said my luck was good. Well, clearly not anymore. Living in a good era. When she was young, battle was always without cease. She was born in a war-torn area. At that time, I didn't think I was. Luck was all those genius scientists, politicians, businessmen. What can I do? I'm everything. Compared to what everything robots can do my work. I'm just a normal person. It's not like this golden era can just make me like magically a genius or someone who, or a famous person who's able to who's able to sit in a space astronaut. It's a metaphor. It's not because this is a good era that every time I would finish my shift, I would just give up and play games happily and go and study and become a big name scientist, regardless of because of effort would learn. Mom was just the same. It's not because of this good era. Just not much, basically complacency. When times are good, you make weak men. When times are bad, you make strong men. Kind of like that cycle. Everything's fine and no need to try harder, right? Now, I finally understood what Grandma said. A few days without being able to eat is what kind of feeling, how it feels to not eat for a few days. Or I understood what how important a good era is. For those who lost jobs, who have employee insurance, it's how important. If I can live, I want to take another look at how I live my life. But can I still live? Those times I lose sleep, I always think, what can I do? What's something I can do so I can live on? What can I do to help the others? But I'm so hungry and sleepy. I always think of nothing good within my head. So hard to focus and think. I feel so frustrated. I always feel like someone's talking to me. So I'm frustrated I'm so frustrated that I want to just scream it out loud. I really need to rest, but this ice cold floor, with this ice cold floor, how can I even sleep? I need to eat a good meal so I can have the focus to actually think of what to do, but where can I even find some food? All you see here is just the grass on the ceiling boards.
上次来的时候还没有这么严重。不，就算回头也会发生一样的事。继续前进吧。
So I've been finding you get. Do I follow into the fog like they want me to? Looks like there's no way around into the fog. Damn rats. Buzz off. You even stop clicking. Oh, there you are. Damn, emergency food. Elevator. Commence authentication.
老子受够了，我和你们拼了！
这地方越来
Oh
越诡异
shit.
了。
快撤退！
Fucking pulled a dead man's hand on him.
蝴蝶，飞进我的嗓子里了，被包围了，我来拦住他们。
Nicely for actually giving me a fucking handheld shotgun. Cause goodness knowing, my aim is not that fucking good. That or you use explosive bullets. Hey. This elevator has a weight limit. Fucking tourist.
我检查了一下，这里确实有电梯没有停靠的楼层，就在我们上方，应该是 B7层到 B8层之间。这里是安全的，蝴蝶还没有出现。我去找找让电梯停靠在夹层的方法。摩纳说，下面应该能调取一个临时密码。
Take care. I feel like Cradle knows that she can't get to the commander if Lucia's there.
在我们来之前，这里就发生过屠杀了。他的权限卡也被使用了，是克里多尔。
Someone used this access card already.
指挥官，我已顺利激活了通信权限。临时密码是973654，这个数字一定要记住。我这就来。
像总裁。Truth always often hides dark and damp areas. The truth is always hidden within the dark and damp areas. How to become butterfly, because I was born as a firewood. But I will not choose to be just corroded. He's panicking because, yo, this stuff's gonna catch up to us. What if the ground on the surface levels are also flooded? Joey said so, but we didn't listen. Maybe we should first head to the hidden layer. Treat. Only one step away from entering, only one step away from returning from the Convergence Tower. One step return home. This one step is the crashing of the red tide I was unable to cross over. Test entering the elevator? This hell creature's attacking the bottom of the elevator. See ya. Instead, let's leave from the top side. Hurry, our handle's about to break. Lucia activating her Omega Core at a maximum power. See a first confirmed signal from up top. Active signals from all top. All from the below. Though at least the surface of the floor is relatively close, butterflies have a chance to fly in. Stuff we can just easily kill. You guys go first. Just sitting here in the red tide, you'll just be corroded. Your turn. Red tide already soaked up to Lucia's ankles. Go up first. These enemies I'll hold back. Good. Alright, you better get up here quick. Make sure your gloves good enough. Problem. You guys go up first. I'll hold rear guard. I'll stop those hell creatures from coming up. Leave it to you. Need help? No problem. You guys are up front and Lucius behind us. Let's get up there quick. See ya. No, she probably won't have any problems. Stinky smell. Hands. Hello there. Cradle. When did you... So how did I hide myself? Corpse beside her leg. Chico just died. Chico's eye just like stared at the floor while... I'm in the red tide. How will Lucia find someone who made the red tide? Times when they experience death to return to own era timeline. You need to experience how many failures can find the last final answer. But maybe there's no more chance. The key has already been used up. It's like there's only the final step. We'll have one more step to get to the tower and we'll have done it, but Lucia, don't watch me. Red fluid drip from above. Even more blood. She knows what it is. Happened so many times. One person, their one heart, had been shattered too many times. It's finding a hope within the samsara. Only one way out. What awaits the two only have repeated and ceaseless death. That time, the church chasing after lives, she once asked herself the same problem, same question. Birth, is it just the same struggle between death? Why must all the tragedies loop back and forth? Yes, everyone did, basically. Just one step away. You can see it for one step. Next time, she won't hold. In her heart, she will realize, she knows the existence of the words incorrect has started to become, has aged for too long, releasing the rotting scent of failure. Next time, she won't let go of those hands. Next time, she won't let that person leave her sight. Next time, even she must tear herself apart. Then crack, broke her concentration. Key. Hoping her hands filled with scars, not giving her any response. She ups to her last chance. Even the lights went out on her. Such the red tide swallowed everything. Cradle. Long time no see. Can't walk anymore. Is everyone else still alive? Living in the red tide. That's what you said. Protection. Is this how you always treated your creator? That cursed wave protagonist? Told me with the story of your birth. Said your heart believed that your will, your mission is to stop the sound of the cursed tides. And even guided that creator. Instead, you witnessed his choice. His will became your birth. Took over your vessel in life. Before he died, he said you vowed to that creator to not hurt others' consciousness. He said, close to me, that I'm also a creator. Then what are you currently doing right now? Is it because of that will, the will, consciousness of that creator, or because of my wish? Tell me, what are you? I said Agent Zero. Guardian of the story? Is it still the same? Are you still the same Kratos? I want to ask you one more question. Tell me. Is Kirishima Chico still alive? Even though she knows the final answer, Yuko still spread that false hope to ask this question. Too stupid. Stupid to think that Yuko said all those useless memories were accidental. Answered me. As long as I see my sister, give me a chance to let me help her. It was my biggest wish. You. Let me guide those people to catch chaos. I did it. You sent me to convince Big Mac. I went and did it. Even those damn security guards, I also... And what did that give me? Turned out to be damning my own sister. Turns out it's all because of me. I'm the one failure. I'm the one waste of life that keeps fucking up everything. The price of an audience. That's not what Shuko wanted to do. That's not what I can do to pay her back for all those years she took care of me. It comes with someone who can be useful to her. Turns out that whenever I want to help Chico, I always wanted to prove something to her. Always turned out to be a burden to her. Reality was like that. But as such, Kratos one thing that's not understandable. You already told yourself that you're a useless piece of shit. Just a sacrificial pawn, and yet you still waste your time and energy fighting. Waste your time and energy with this useless charade, and continue to follow this incorrect concentration. Even if I'm just a piece of firewood, I'm not here to just waste away. You ask me why I still waste my breath doing this? Because I'm not satisfied. I'm not satisfied to just die as a worthless piece of shit. So I still live. So I still struggle. Find a way to change things. I want to repay the care that Chico gave to me. I don't want to die. And you killed her. Why did you do this? You told me before. Carol doesn't know how to respond. Regarding Agent Zero and that part of partition with that higher authority convincing with this. The higher authority that belongs to Agent Zero trying to strongly persuade her, this question being meaningless. The memories that belong to Kratos that buried, even lost and unable to find a direction. Feels like with all those submissions and those memory and the will, the original will, feels like waking up from a dream and found themselves committing an unforgivable sin. She wants to swallow all of civilization. Yet for the people, understanding will feel happiness. She wants to help see proof, to see respect, which is more wrong. I want to kill you. I want to get revenge on everybody. Friend, firewood, which is it? Who's there? My premonition came true. Cursed Waves version is not the same. I thought that change from like green hood to red braids was just like aesthetic change, but I don't think that's true now. Let's go then, Yuko. I will realize your wish. You'll be together as one in the red tide. To worry about your own weaknesses. Butterfly from where Chico and Yuko melted from, landed on Kratos' fingertips. Still hate me, I can give you not a chance to hurt me. Close your two eyes and breathe down the fingertips. The butterfly on their fingertips. Oh, Lucia's route. Oh, how long was that? 3 hours, 47 minutes. Okay, it's not as bad as last time. Fucking hell. That was 6 nodes. Igniting those countless failures. Literally done. Yeah, okay. Enjoy your break. Fucking Kratos, you bastard. What a two-piece... What a two-faced son of a bitch. Okay, guys. Catch you guys later. We'll follow with this... Wait, was that allowed? I thought I couldn't play the third route. Oh yeah, it's locked.
你，你不要太得意。
Alright, I'll see you guys later. Hopefully on Saturday. I think I should have time to stream part 3. Yeah. Anyways,